Hello. Directions for first 6 months sales report. This has a workbook that you need to open. So we're not building this from scratch. We're working with what is available. Make sure you enable editing. And the first thing we need to do is make the columns wider. So, because you can see total sales, it's not seeing everything, same thing with sandwiches and so forth. So I'm going to select A through E, right click, column width, and I'm going to use 12. So now I need some totals. I'm going to do it a little different this time. So I'm going to use my auto sum, and then it knows to add sandwiches, hot meals, and beverages, B3 through D3. But instead of pressing enter, you can see the formula in the formula bar. And it also shows in the active cell. I'm going to use this check mark, and it's actually in place of pressing enter. And what happens when I click this, it'll give me the answer, but it stayed right in that cell. It didn't come down here. So now I can just use my fill handle. And what I can do, instead of holding and dragging down, just double click. This one is adding everything to the left, and there's nothing there. So that'll change once we do our auto sum here. So in B9, auto sum, and it knows, oh, B3 through B8, perfect. I'm going to use my check so it stays right there. Notice it put the first one there. And go ahead and now I just have to drag to D9. I'm going to select everything and put it into the accounting number format style. You can also select this down arrow and choose it from here. I just want to show you the difference between accounting number style and currency. So the accounting number is all the dollar signs are flush. You have your comma at the thousands place and a decimal and 2 places. Currency, just to show you what happens, just watch the dollar sign. The dollar sign is very close to the first number. That's good on writing checks, but it's kind of hard to read in the Excel. So I'm going to go back to the accounting. And then we'll go ahead and do our total sales, cell styles, and our column headings. And again, you can pick anything you'd like. And if you want to put it in bold, center, and then the title, I'll go ahead and merge in center. I like to make it bigger. Again, if it's not fitting, just hover between columns, row 1 and 2, and double click. And then you can add font color if you'd like. So you should have the correct total in the bottom for total sales, $22,650. I'm just going to keep it that, but I just wanted to show if I change the hot meals to 2,500 or 5,000, I'll do 5,000, something really large. It'll automatically change this total. It'll automatically change the total in C9 and the grand total. So you just click the cell. You don't have to press delete, just type right over it. And then press enter. And I don't have to type commas, I don't have to type decimals, nothing. It'll put it in as 5,000. And then it adjusts all the values. But I'm just going to undo, Control Z. Make sure you rename this one. And I'm just going to call this one sales report. And that is a save and submit. Let's check it for print. Sorry, let's go into print and check it. Should fit all on one page. It does. So, and that's again in portrait, and it all fits in one page. So the next module we'll learn about setting up the layout so that it's, I can give you a sneak peek now. If I wanted this dropped in the middle of the paper, both vertically and horizontal, I will scroll down and click this page setup. This is it's a link, so it has a hand pointing, so click that. And then again, here I could change it from portrait to landscape now, but I'll leave that alone. I'm going to go into margins tab, and I want it, because right now this is the sample up in the upper left corner. I want it centered on the page horizontally. See how I moved it in the middle, and vertically, and then click OK. And it's perfectly centered vertically and horizontally. So while you're back here, go ahead and save as and submit. Thank you.